Uh-huh. I knew it was you. All right. Waiting for the rest of the traffic. I've worked myself so much into bunches I've already got nausea and butterflies. I'm not looking forward to this. Yep. In order for me to be able to read, I'm going to have to look up through my bifocals. So, hi, Grandpa. Waiting for a few more to come in here. Don't know how many's going to show up. Thank you. Okay, as you can see, I've got the gloves. And I've got an extra pair. I'm going to try to protect my face the best I can. Feel like I'm preparing for surgery. Okay. I've got my fresh pepper right here. The tip is pretty nasty right there, so I'm going to cut the tip off. Yeah, it ain't going to do with the butter knife, so I'll use my vegetable knife. Alright. This is all that I've cut off right there on the tip. And that much of the stem. Okay, I'm going to slice it through the center to remove the seeds. My husband told me just chomp into it. Don't try to remove the seeds. I said, you're crazy. I said, I'm doing good just to even try eating it. Hey, Brian, just in time. Oh no. Hope you're not too drunk. I want you to enjoy this. Okay, I'm cutting out the membrane with the seeds. I actually figured out how to use my tripod to get my pad up so I'm not looking down on you guys. Oh, brother. Well then, enjoy my video, and please don't say it's an idiot. Please. I want you to enjoy it. Bless your heart. Stayed sober for a little while anyway, huh? Okay, I just about got the innards out. Okay. Put that all down. Alright, as you can see, it's gutted. No membrane, no seeds. Maybe I'm cheating, maybe I'm not, I don't know, but I want to be able to tolerate it some. And I'm going to take off these gloves. I'm going to put on the second pair. I really can't either. Honestly, I can't. Chilling like a villain, huh? Yeah, they're super hot, Brian, but I tell you what, there's hotter than that, so I'm not going that far. Hubby's tried to talk me into eating a ghost pepper. There ain't no way. I'm gonna be doing good to eat this sucker. Yeah, he just told me eat it seeds and all. I said, I don't want to pluck those things out of my teeth. I've got a bunch of gaps in my teeth. I don't want to be plucking seeds out, you know. Alright guys, here it is. I am so freaking scared right now. I only eat jalapeno flavored things. You know, what cheats. Like jalapeno flavored Cheetos. There goes. Without heat, they taste a whole lot like green peppers. I hate green peppers. Hi, Purple. I don't know which is worse, the heat or the pepper. I can't stand the taste of peppers. Ooh. I might have done myself a favor by cutting out that membrane. Yeah, he's been doing pretty good with his subs. This is miserable. It's not hot where I cut the membrane out. I mean, seriously, it is not hot at all. But I can't stand green peppers. And this is what this tastes like, green pepper. Yes, I am. I'm gonna say I'm just choking down veggie. Oh my gosh, I can't stand green pepper. Hi, Angie. Yeah. Mm. Hi, Sam. And just eating the pepper alone though is gaggy enough, seriously. Seriously. It just, no. Where I hate green pepper. Okay, I'm going to try to make this a little fair because, like, I'm just going to take a small bite of the membrane down here because I feel like I kind of cheated everybody of the best part of all. So I'm going to take just a small bite of the membrane that has the heat. Oh, oh, yep, I felt the kick. Oh man. Oh, mm. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all right now. If you gut it completely out, if you get the membrane and the seeds out, it's not hot. But if you leave the membrane in and just scrape the seeds out, the heat is in the membrane. And I just got a kick of the heat. Mm. Oh, hi Annie. I have missed a whole slew of people here trying to gag down a vegetable. Ugh. Hi Sally. I'm glad you made it. I kind of wish I hadn't ate that membrane, y'all. And to those that I didn't actually see, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for joining me on this. uh, okay, I see somebody there that I need to write a name down for. And I definitely know I don't have you all. So hang on there, let me write your name. And I'm gonna make sure to subscribe. Let that tangle crit on my tongue. Okay, here I have, who is this? Somali Pirate. Somali Pirate. Make sure I'm spelling that correct. One L. Pirate. I do wish that this would stay lit up for me instead of having to go through all those. It's really BHD, I think is what it is. BHD. Okay, I got that down. I will certainly check you out. Thank you very much for coming on. All right, now to catch up with the conversation, and let's get this going here. One more bite of the membrane. All right. This is for money. One more bite of the membrane. And there it is. Took a decently good bite too. Mm. Yes. Mm. Makes me kind of wonder just how hot my husband's really big one was. Not that I would want to try it just to find out. A lot of people can't seem to do that. I didn't think I could either. I feel the runs coming to my nose now. Well, honestly, Annie, it wasn't as hot as I was anticipating. But my mouth is most certainly, it's on fire because that membrane. So at least I certainly gave it a shot. And I hope that others do. My husband's trying to talk me into doing a pocky chip or a ghost pepper. I'm not going there. My brother made a pot of chili once. Thank you. Thank you. My brother made a pot of chili once and he used the ghost pepper. And I took a couple bites of that and my stomach was so on fire, I thought I was going to barf. So, I done good to do the jalapeno. I don't do heat. I just don't. I'd like to know how many other people's going to actually do this. I had gotten two that's really good friends with my husband to say that they would, and I don't know if they're going to or not. She done a great job promoting you, that's for sure. Aha! Yeah, you do it first, Grandpa. Anybody who wants to do an even hotter than jalapeno, go for it. Oh yeah, Sally loves cheese. I think I did. Think like that when you're sober, Brian, and then see what you think. You might would choose the jalapeno over the burning building. Yeah, as I said, I can do jalapeno flavored Cheetos. Matter of fact, I love them. I'm great with them. Yeah, that's about how my brother's chili was. And I'd only gotten like a small tablespoon of it and tried just a little bit on the spoon. And that was all I could handle. That was just too much. Could try another piece of this membrane. I don't know. I think in a way, like this pepper, because I didn't want to, there's two more peppers in the fridge. And I didn't want to dare myself too awful much. My husband kept telling me that he was going to have me eat the biggest one. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. Just how hot can you go? How hot can you handle? I'm going to eat this other piece of membrane here. I feel like I've cheated somehow. And I don't like cheating. That one had a good bite. That one had a real good bite. Still isn't as bad as I anticipated though. Not to say that there's hotter ones out there than that, so but I feel like I made it fair. I don't think I could get it any hotter than that. I don't think I want to try the other two in the fridge either. I'm not that brave. I did mine. Yep, the fun's gone now. She already ate it. It's done. Yeah, I think the more the merrier. I'm gonna keep looking for anybody to do them. Hey, girl. Sorry about that. You missed it. I already ate it. You missed it. I'm glad you're here anyway, though. And it wasn't as big as my husband's. He ate the monster, but mine was a little one. Mine was a little jalapeno, and it wasn't too drastic. I gutted it out, removed the membrane. It was just like eating a green pepper. So I ate some of the membrane. Thank you, Brian. One day I hope to have a pretty big stream. Have a whole lot of visitors. That'd be cool. I'm getting up there. Making great friends here on YouTube, and every one of you means so much to me. You're all so precious to me. I value you and appreciate you. I'm down to about 25% left to pack. Thank you. Yesterday we signed the lease, so the apartment is now ours. I would love to go into those caves. Unfortunately, I've got that fear of caves collapsing. As much as I'm fascinated with them, I struggle with the thought of going in. So like anyway, yesterday I re-signed the lease, and Tuesday the movers come, and this weekend is finishing up getting everything gathered, and we're just about there. I'm gonna have a hard time with that kitchen though. That kitchen is so little with very little space in it, and I'm gonna be strategizing as much as possible. It's just a couple miles away. I live here in Waco, and we're just moving a couple miles, so I'm still going to be in Waco. Thank you, money. I value every friend that I get on here, every one of them. I feel a lot closer to the majority of the YouTubers than I do people who's around me. Everybody's a stranger here in Waco. I don't really know anyone besides my mom and dad-in-law. Hi, Ray Ray. Man, I wish you'd made it in earlier. You could have watched me eating jalapeno. I removed the seeds in the membrane, so it didn't have no heat to it, so I ate a couple of the membranes to try to get a kick off of it. Yeah, I don't do heat though. I don't like heat. I don't care for spices and stuff. It tears my stomach all up. But it was part of a challenge. How do you do with heat? Think you could do the jalapeno challenge? How about your wife Amy? Is she able? Oh, well then let her do it. It's gotta be live. She's gotta do it live. Hey, pretty boy. You missed me eating the jalapeno. All right, they'll be awesome. I'll be looking for it. I'll be watching for it, Ray Ray. Now, pretty boy, I thought that you was going to eat it. I thought you was going to do the challenge with us. Sorry, I'm having to look cockeyed at you. I can't see through my straight vision. Okay, Manny. Well, it's not too late if you would like to do it. Hi, Amy. Now, the real challenge for me would just be eating an entire bag of the jalapeno cheddar, the Cheetos, because after I eat so many of them, then I start feeling it. Now, the other ones that I like, but I'm more or less affected by them, is the Takis, the Fugo, it's the chili and lime, the chili pepper and lime. Now, I love the flavor, but oh my goodness, I can only handle so many of them. So Amy, are you going to do an jalapeno challenge? You going to do one live? Yeah, that's the internet for you. It's never trustworthy. Well, if you want to do it today, I'd be looking for you. Okay, I'll be looking for that, pretty boy. I'll be looking for your new video. Okay. Now remember, you gotta do it live, so I'll be watching for it. Would you cut out the seeds and membranes or eat it whole? I'd cut out the seeds and the membrane. Well, if you're that brave, but do me one favor, Brian. Make sure you're sober first before you attempt it. Okay. Catch my video that I done yesterday. It's on my channel, where my husband done the jalapeno channel. He done the jalapeno challenge, and his was huge, and he just ate it whole. He didn't cut nothing out. So check that out. He makes it look like it ain't nothing. Seriously. Now, there was at one point he started to gag, and I just edited that part out, but he did. He started to gag. Yeah, the seeds was choking him up. You know, that thing was about this big around in diameter. It was a big jalapeno. He's a great guy, he is. He's got a temper too. His patience is thinner than a string, I tell you. Well, welcome back. Did those kids ever settle down money? Yeah, I kind of noticed that, Brian. I did. I can tell. Well, that's okay. It's fine if you're just listening in. That's awesome. Even for anybody who can't actually chat, just watching is good. Tell me about it. You're all right, Brian. You are. There's a lot of people who doesn't have much patience. My son, I mean, seriously, sometimes I almost think that my husband is my son's dad. Because my son is so much like a stepdad, it's crazy. And I've often asked my husband, did you reincarnate or something and get me pregnant or something or other? Because my son is so much like you. It's crazy. He's more like a stepdad than he is his real dad. He's 15. He's going to be 16 next March. He's a great boy, a real great kid. And more serious than anything, I tell you. He takes being a man serious. Sometimes he tells his own dad what's for. Just keep his dad in line. I'm hoping he'll be able to come in next summer and visit for a short while. Ray Ray, he does a whole lot of exploring in the Tennessee and Kentucky areas. And you do some in the Carolinas too, don't you, Ray Ray? Ice Rillo Come? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Let me get your name down so that I can and check you out. Ice Rillo. Anyway, there's one particular tunnel that Ray Ray explores, and like it's supposed to be so very haunted. He's done a lot of live streams in it. That's Bristol County, isn't it? Bristol County. I'm trying to... Man, I wish this would stay up. I live in Texas. I used to live in Kentucky. I was born in Ohio, moved to Kentucky at the age of 8, lived there until I was 42, and moved here to Texas in 2014. Thailand, awesome. Have you ever watched Ray Ray the Explorer CM? Some of the places that they visit's awesome. Oh, I hate to hear that. I bet that was cool. Ended up with a C in my mouth anyway. Awesome. Oh, wow. Well, good. Good. Now we can hear your voice too, pretty boy. I'm glad to hear that. You are to get some really good footage at Gatlin. And maybe you can pick up some paranormal. I used to be big into watching the paranormal. Like, I used to love watching ghost hunters. Hi, Patricia. Oh, let me read that. Oh, oh my. Yeah, they're dangerous. I hate to hear that, Brian. Oh, oh man. I wish I was with you guys. All of you explore the coolest places, I tell you. I would love to do some exploring with you and Amy Ray Ray, and go exploring with you, Brian, and doing pretty good. How are you doing, Patricia? I'm not saying that the house I lived in Kentucky was haunted, but there was definitely stuff going on there. I have had some experiences myself, and it was actually interesting what I experienced. Didn't scare me or anything. That would be awesome, wouldn't it, Brian? That would. Well, good, Patricia. I'm glad that you're doing good. But yeah, if all of us could just gather, have a good barbecue, do some exploring, share YouTube stories and stuff, that would be an awesome gathering. I believe so. I wouldn't doubt that one bit, pretty boy. Not one bit. Now, I haven't had any experiences since I've been here in Texas. Oh, wow. And what's the name of that one so I can watch that one? Is that what you named it? Moonshine Run Tunnel? No, I won't watch that one. Okay, I'll be sure and I'll check that one out for sure. Well, for me, I've not been physically touched and I've never done an EVP, but I have literally seen images. Yeah, I've actually been joining in on his live streams. I've been on 3 of them now. And I noticed that on one you had just left before I'd gotten on, and so I'd missed you. Yeah, he's cool. He reminds me of one of my uncles on my mom's side. You know, right now he's going through an issue with his shoulder. I tell you what, sorry, I might be making all kinds of sounds after that pepper. Um, I've not literally gone ghost hunting before, but I guess I'm sensitive to the spirit, and so if anything's going on, I can see it. I actually thought I saw my husband walk across the living room one day, and he was still outside. And it was full apparition, full colored clothing, everything, right down to his cap. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to that quarry, but I've got a fear of going into caves. And that quarry, it's like falling apart. The ceiling's falling and collapsing really bad in it. I'd be afraid of getting into it. Yeah, yeah, it's better not to dabble in the stuff. You open doors that you don't want opened. Huh. Yeah, if you're not expecting it, it can freak you out. I know there was one day I was on my computer and out of my peripheral I saw something fly behind my head, and out of this peripheral I saw it fly out of my screen because I sat beside a screen door and I saw it fly out the other side. Now you couldn't find what you was looking for anyway, could you, Brian? Huh. I'm gonna make sure to write that one video down, and I definitely want to catch that. Now the skinwalker, I had heard of that before. The skinwalker, that's got to do with they they're shapeshifters, aren't they? Skinwalkers, are they shapeshifters? Hmm. That's what I thought. I'd say. Yeah, I don't even mess around with paranormal items. If I happen to see something, that's just because I just see it. It's not because I'm looking for it. Okay, all right. So whatever it is that put the cross on the bottom of your foot, that still follows you around? Is that what you're saying? Oh, wow. Now, see, I've not actually caught any poltergeist. I've only caught images. I've only seen images. I've seen black large black orbs being chased by white black orbs, just like shadow and light going real fast, and then apparitions, and that's about it. Oh wow. Hi, Kentucky girl. Glad you're here. Yeah, he's been silent. He didn't even say bye if he's gone. Oh yeah. I'm doing great, Kentucky girl. Yeah, people uses evil against people, and that's not right. Now, it was in New Mexico where they have seen the Shadow Man. Um, he wears a black top hat, black cape, and no, the poltergeist is what maneuvers objects around. You don't see a poltergeist; you just see its action. Huh? Oh, the yeah, yeah, the movie. But well, I had seen this episode. It were these explorers, and they were out to discover mysterious things, and they had gone, I think, to New Mexico, and they talked about the skinwalkers, but they had also mentioned about one specific community that saw what they called a shadow man or something like that, and they like they went into a store and a woman described it by drawing it. It was a tall black hat and a black cape and glowing eyes. You didn't see a body, and it floated. And they actually, I believe they caught it on film, but it was at night, so you couldn't see the attire, but you could see the glowing eyes, and I honestly believe they caught it. The reason why I'm asking is because some years ago, many years ago, I was, when I was still in Kentucky, I was up the holler where I grew up, and I was with some friends, and I had a vision. Okay. I had a vision that I was walking further up into that holler, and I saw a dark image, a tall black hat, a top hat, something like what Abraham Lincoln used to wear, and a long black cape, no body. A little later, I literally saw it, and it was up at the top of the road staring down at me. And so that's the reason why I was asking. I know when I saw that episode on TV and that woman drew that, I about I about flipped out because I had seen it for real. Yeah, he did. I had been so nervous about doing the jalapenos, I'd been chipping all my polish off. I need to paint my nails, but I already packed my polish. I'm glad I got it over with. Wow. Okay, so when he shot it, what was it really? Seeing that skinwalkers are shapeshifters, what was it after he shot it? What was it before he shot it and then after he shot it? Oh, wow. Wow. Cats are allowed to act like idiots too, I reckon. Not just the dogs. Kind of backtrack here and see if there is anything that I have missed. Hmm. Yeah, looks like I'm caught up. Did you ever find it? Roscoe the Fury. The Furry. Did you name him after the Roscoe on Dukes of Hazzard? Uh, got a whole mess of people visiting you on occasion, huh? Well, I reckon that's a good name. Roscoe was an idiot anyway. Wow. I bet that was an experience and a half. No, I understood what you meant. I got that. Up. You didn't give him a little bit of your whiskey, did you? It probably wouldn't have even been there if you had. The cats get crazy like that sometimes. I don't know why they do that to themselves. They get crazy. How long has this been running? Almost an hour. Well, at least it's a little more on the mild side. Ah, I wonder if that was the skinwalker that was shot, or the shadow. Well, that's good. I hope you stick to it. Yeah, yeah. And the really sad thing is, like, some people, they rig it up. And for what I've experienced and not looking for it, some of that stuff that they put up there, I believe it. Some of the stuff that they put up to film, I know it's fake. Because it doesn't go on like that. What I've experienced, it doesn't go on like some people tries to make it. I have seen like a 4 foot tall shadow of a boy walk across my hallway once. I heard my daughter coming downstairs when she was 3 years old and she was still in bed asleep. I heard my husband coming in through the door when he was still gone. I've seen and heard things. Oh, I hate that. Hi, I am, is it Psyche? Silky? Psyche? Yeah, I'll check your channel out. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Awesome, because prayers work. They always work. Prayer does. I'm glad that your brother's better. No, it's not a laughing matter, that's for sure. It's not something that you just fool around with. You don't. There's doors that's open that you don't want opened. Oh, now see, now things like that, I do believe that there's remnants of spirits that linger behind when there's been an incident that happened. I believe that. I don't know why it is, but I believe that that happens. Well, for me, the way I see it, well, Texas barbecue is good, but the real stuff is the brisket. Because instead of having the barbecue rubbed on, you're getting yourself a tender roast that's got the rub juiced in through it. I mean, in my own opinion, I think barbecue's good, but I absolutely love brisket. Now, for me, when someone passes, especially if I know where they're going after death, because I do believe in heaven and hell. Yeah, I am too. After I get off here, I'm going to fix myself a chicken plank and onion rings. Yummy. Oh, wow. Wow. Now, see, um, yeah. My now husband, his eyes changes, but they just change color. They don't change shape or anything. They just change color because they're like a hazel. But my first husband, me and him had only been married less than a week, and I'm looking right into his eyes, and for a split second, they changed and almost looked like demon eyes, and it freaked me out. Actually, a good steak would be pretty good right now, Brian. And honestly, me and my husband, we fought so bad, so bad. It is scary to see the eyes change, and not in a good way. And my ex's eyes changed one other time on me, another split second. And like, because he's got gorgeous brown eyes, but when they changed like that, and we was together for over 23 years, and we hardly ever had really good days. Yeah, it is weird. It is weird. And it's freaky. It's freaky. But my now husband, his eyes don't turn at all, other than just like certain lighting and stuff causes the colors to change a little bit. But shape shifting and everything, no, they don't. It's weird, isn't it, Ray? Yeah, now, seeing the colors change like that, because some days my husband's got gray eyes like mine, and other days they're more like a green. Yep, spiritual warfare, for sure. Ooh, smoked meat. Fix it up to have hickory. Mmm. Boy, we're talking about spirits changing eyes and good meats. Yeah, because now I've never been a drinker. I used to drink some wine coolers, but not extensively. And like, so anything that I've experienced has really been right there, because I've never been stoned or drunk or anything. Yeah, now mine stay steady. They don't change. They're always constantly a gray blue. Hey, yeah, but it's keeping it going in it. Instead of having an empty space here, having empty air. Well, congratulations, pretty boy. That's an accomplishment, for sure. Yeah. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she smokes it. Says she does it for her nerves. But then she also smokes regular cigarettes, so. Huh. So your eyes are really reflective. Yeah. I guess in a way you can call me the goody two shoes or whatever. Because I don't get into any of that. I don't smoke weed or anything. Don't do drugs, don't drink, don't smoke. I'm a goody. Yeah, everyone be sure and check out her channel. She's very supportive. If she sees that somebody needs a boost in their channel, she talks for them and helps boost the channel. She's good. She also collects coins. She's got some videos on her coin collection. I don't know which is worse, me having to look down my nose at you to see through my bifocals, or just have my tablet propped the way it was and looking down at you. This is rough. Oh, well, you know what? That's a nice last name. What's your first name? Joey Pretty Boy. That's a nice name, Joe. Well, then you've got more brain cells than I do right now. Yeah, it is hard to get subscribers. I was stuck at 23 for the longest. And then I started joining live streams and stuff and found that I could make friends that way. But it's good to support one another. It's good to put people out there to promote their channel. It's a good thing to do. Well, that's good. Congratulations. Yeah, think about that, guys. Me and Brian are the same age. He's right before Christmas, and I'm right before New Year's Eve, right before New Year's. Um, I tell you what, after my experience that I went through on Tuesday to do my great walks, I wish I knew people who would go walking here so that I could couple with them and just make videos like that. My husband can't walk them, and I don't know anybody here. The church that I attend, my pastor's wife tried to get people to join in to do a walking group, but they won't do it. Time does fly. '88, a sophomore, huh? Let's see. '88. I graduated in '90. Yep. I was a sophomore as well. I think, wow, looky here, guys. We are the happy 46. Every one of us pretty well the same age. Even CM, who's going to be turning 46. We're still a baby. Think about it. Okay, how many of you feel old? How many of you feel old? Even though we're mid-40s, how many of you feel like you're old? I still feel young. I mean, I'm feeling bits and pieces in my body where it's starting to age, but mentally, I'm still young. You feel old? Honey, we're just beginning to live. We're just beginning to live, aren't we, Brian? We're just starting to live. You're not old, though. I think I finally got Rise just last year. I think. I don't know, after what I done Tuesday doing my walk, maybe I haven't grown up yet. I knew better than to get myself so far out that I would dehydrate. So I don't know, maybe I haven't matured yet. I don't know. But yeah, I do. I still feel young. Yeah. Now see, and that's what friends do. We can make each other feel good. She does, doesn't she? Or me? I'm thinking about other people out there. Oh, gee. Well, I'm not into crashing cars, but I have crashed. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You know, it's pretty bad when you go in to buy a pack of cigarettes for somebody and they ask, "Can we see your ID?" The last time that I was asked, it was last year because I was trying to pick back up with my ex, and where he smokes, so I went in and get a pack of cigarettes for him, and they asked for my ID, and she said, "I'm sorry, I have to do this." I said, "That's okay, I take it as a flatter." I said, "I don't mind." Shoot, though, I look myself in the mirror and I can see it around my eyes. I can see the changes inside my eyes, how wrinkled I'm getting. Well, I'm glad I don't buy alcohol anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. And all this I hear, I mean, I got gray all in my hair. This is color. I've got gray all through my hair. Okay. Excuse me, do you remember me? But, they're just doing their job. Uh, you lost me there, Brian. I was innocent. In ninth grade, I went into public high school, but from 7th and 8th to 10th, 11th, and 12th, I was in Christian school, so I was innocent. Would either one of you mind explaining what that is? Okay. Oh, okay. The mullet. All right. I'm like, I've drawn a blank there. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that's a good way to look at it, I guess. I kept long hair. I guess the closest I came, because my hair was down to my waist. Dad wouldn't let me cut my hair. But I did keep my bangs feathered. So I done a feather front. Mm. Oh, that explains the hairdo for sure. My brother done a mullet, and he had me perm the back of it. Looked pretty good on him. He is. Ray and his wife both, Mrs. Amy Ray Ray. They're a great team. They're a real good team. Good people. Okay. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm trying to picture that. I'm trying to picture that. I'm sorry. You keep your hair so neatly slicked back now. All right, Joe. Thank you so much. It was great with you being here. No, I never done a rat tail. I had rats, but never done a rat tail. Had to cut out some pretty nasty ones in my hair. Yeah, but you're awesome hillbillies. Yeah, but now the way that you slick your hair back, it suits you. That and that goatee, it suits you. It appears that hubby went on break early. Usually I'm off. Oh, did Grandpa get back on? Oh, I'm glad to see you back. We was wondering where you went to. We didn't know where you'd gone. You went AWOL on us. Well, I'm glad that you managed to get back on, Grandpa. In about 3 more minutes, I'm going to be wrapping this up, though. Yeah, so we'll chat a little bit longer. Oh, well, then I guess they caught a little bit of what was being said, if they was paying any attention. Yeah, so I don't know if you caught it, Grandpa, but Pretty Boy Clint, his first name is Joey. Pretty Boy is his last name. I accept that hug, Grandpa. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. So as it happens, I have a couple people to check out here and a video to check out. I can see you two shooting guns. Not drinking beer, just shooting guns. Yeah, you're drunk, Brian. Love you anyway, dude. Okay, I got another visitor, unless the screen is wrong. Can never trust that counter, honestly. Can never trust it. He's just drunk, Grandpa. But he said he's drinking beer, so that's a good thing. As long as he doesn't hurt himself. Okay, for any of yous who are still on that, for any of yins who are still on, and we was talking about the Jalapeno challenge. If you do it live, I will be looking for your live stream to watch. If you're still on here, Ray, I'm looking for Amy to do it. So let's go on ahead and wrap this up, guy, and we'll be saying good. Anyway, I'll be looking for Amy to do hers. All right. I would love to see that. And I'll be sure and go check out your video, Moonshine Run Tunnel. And oh, cool. Cool. So yeah, I'll be. Are you going to be doing yours live tonight, where you're with that group, Ray? Bye, Brian. Love you. Great that you's here. Yeah, not too awful good of an idea, I don't reckon. I'm no good at shooting a gun anyway. Okay, so I'll be trying to watch for that. I'll be trying to watch for that as well, right? And so, all right, guys. I'm going to be saying bye to you, and I am so, well, at least you can video record it, even if you can't do it live. It was great talking to you too, Ray. Thank you so much for being here. You and Amy both, thank you. I appreciate you. So I love you guys. Mwah. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow at 3:30 or at 4:30 rather. If I've still got internet, we're going to be doing 4:30 tomorrow Central. I'm not going to be doing a live stream Monday because I am getting the internet switched over to the new apartment, so I won't have it here. So Monday, no live stream, okay? But hopefully we'll be able to do it tomorrow at 4:30 Central. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love every one of you. Let's have a great day today, all right? Love you guys.